Hello again for the third time on this game. Welcome back. So, if you have not seen part 1 or part 2, go ahead and go into my channel, which will be located below you, down there, and watch them. You'll be a little less confused, and particularly watch 1 and then 2, not just watch 2, because it won't make any sense. So today we're done talking about cars I like and the Auto Vista, and we're going to talk about things that I don't like about this game. Which, hey, everything's got to have pros and cons, right? And it is the download content, which is a really hot button topic for basically every game. You have things like the VIP cars and membership, which you get all these cool cars, right? And then you have pre-order launch bonus cars, which, yes, I did buy one of them. I bought the Agera because why wouldn't you want to buy the Agera? You got all these, cool cars. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. So there are all of these car packs. Now there are a couple in here that are they're free, and or you have to unlock them like with a code. And this is one of them, the 012 BMW M5, which I talked about in earlier videos. Another one, the Hyundai Veselar bonus pack, which you get the Veselar Turbo and the Racing Veselar. Whoop, why did I press buy? So while this thing reloads, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So both of those are free. The rest of these you see here, anything that does not have that little thing that says purchase in the top of it is not free. Well, the only one that I've ever bought is this American Muscle Pack, which there's 10 cars in it. And I'll go through it. In my opinion, if you are the musclehead, if you guys are muscleheads, this is where you go. 1965 Pontiac GTO. I won't even say them. I'll just pause for a couple seconds. So that's the contents of that pack. And it's a good pack. I would recommend it if you're gonna buy one for musclehead or whatnot, but it's expensive. I believe it's $10. So it's $1 per car. So I mean, yeah, that seems good, right? But you have all these other packs. You got 5 here, 10 here, 10. That's free. 10. This is gonna cost you like $100 because each one has 10. Now, they do give you one free car. So, for example, if we go into the January Jalopnik pack, and we keep going, Honda Civic Si Coupe. That one's free. And then there's always one car that you cannot get, which is usually the best one of the pack. That's pack only. Which is just garbage, because everyone wants this car. I don't have it, because I'm not a really big, fan of Pagani. But, I mean, I like them, it's just they're not my favorite, so I don't need it. This is another one that I wish I had. I got this one. I bought that one, but I want this car. I really want this car. Because it's a winner. But then you get the Platinum Motorsport Continental GT, which I really don't want. Or this Quentin Rampage Jackson. But I do like this HSV. So each of these are $10. So let's count all the way through. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, around $150 to have every single thing in the game, and that's not including if you've played games before this, like Forza Motorsport 2 and Forza Motorsport 3. I mean, come on, $150, you can buy the game 3 times. You can buy 3 times over for that. And I'm not done. No, I'm not done. The Porsche expansion pack, right? Okay, you get a whole car brand. Look at all these cars. You get all of these, and they're all pack only. What if I just want to buy one of them? What if I just want to buy the GT3 RS? No, it's all pack only. Every single one of them, pack only. Why'd you have to do that? I'm talking to Porsche and Forza, but just, is that really necessary to charge that much for one whole car brand? Can we just have it so that... Can we just have it where you can just buy that in the game? Why did they have to not give them the license? Stupid. So that's my first complaint. And the second complaint, which I talked about my deals with the 330p4 and whatnot, is the auction house. Oh boy, the auction house. This is probably the best and the worst spot of the game. And here we go. Yeah, I have great ammunition right here. Okay. I have this car. Z4, or no, I don't have this car, my bad. Z4 GT3. This car is normally around 1.5 million. 15 million. What makes this look 15 million? This car, the NSXR, is about 100,000. 7 million. You can buy this design. Hell, you could even make it for cheaper. Yeah, it looks cool and all, but no. Now there's some other ones in here that are like this one. This guy, ever since they passed gay rights in America, has been up here. 50 million for an Enzo. The Enzo should only be about 2 million at max. And are you really going to pay 50 million for a car that's rainbow colored? That's garbage. And look how many people bought it. 0. Ooh. I don't have enough money to bid it though. So, oh, people are actually selling these cars. It's like people read my mind right before the game even came out. I'm blown away. So, what I do, if I'm looking for cars, I go to car class and I go all the way to X. And then I go to design, no, because I don't want any designs in the car. Okay, there's 25. There's actually quite a bit here today. There wasn't as much. These are basically where you're going to have your fairest cars. These are all the honest people. Okay, all these cars are accurately priced, which is good. I like accurately priced cars. I don't like that inflation garbage. They all don't have any colors on them either, because they look cool as they are. Now, one that everyone always sells, which I don't get why people even want this car. I don't know why I want this car. It has freaking seashells on it. Ew, that's gross. I don't want a car that has sea life on it. That's weird. No, some people like it, but look it. There's one of those there, okay? And we keep going up. There's another one. And there's another. Where the heck are all the other LMP cars? There's 2 other ones made by Chevrolet, and they never get sold at auction. Ever. Why? Doesn't make any sense to me at all. R1 is really refined. Are 2 cars that are maxed out. And the occasional LMP one, but what you're finding, here's 2 of these. There's a bunch of a lot of these cars, just repeated over and over. This one isn't so bad. Yeah, there are some vehicles that repeat 2 or 3 times, but that's just because they're popular. That's different. But when there's cars that are the same color, oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay, so you see these? This is really impressive. It's like someone read my mind and said, "You know what? Let's do it." Because all of these cars you see here are never sold. This car is sold at the time. This one has never been in auction before. Neither is this one or this one. I mean, I don't believe it. I was just gonna talk about how I never see those cars, and then they show up. Oh boy. So from the auction house, you can get really good deals. Like for example, this Gumpert Apollo Sport for 7,100. Normally it's about 200, 300,000. There's good deals like that. Or in these Aston Racing, these are normally 1.5 million, but they're 765. Stuff like that. That's where it's good. That's the good thing. The bad thing is when prices are ridiculously inflated. Now here's a really good deal right here. $9 million car, 1.1. That's how I started my auction there. There's a GTO. You see a lot of GTO. See, here's 4 of them right in a row. 5. There's 5 right in a row there. It's all probably by the same guy too. I'm not gonna check, but there you can see a lot of good deals here. Like with these are really good. But there's a lot of today. I don't know. Today's a good day right now. Bad day to do a angry video, obviously, or not an angry, whatever. But so as you can see, there's a lot of cars that they sell here, and a lot of them are the same. A lot of them are repeats. So, and as I showed you before, there's cars that are just ridiculously priced that don't need to be, which I want to show you. Remember the Ferrari? There's a Ferrari Enzo. You can, if you want to go back in the video and check. Let's find the Ferrari Enzo in here. Enzo Ferrari, okay? 2002 Enzo Ferrari, cool in red, 1.3 million for, and you're gonna pay for a rainbow colored car for 50 million. No, that's not even worth it. That is not worth it in any period of time. So, anyways, that's all for me. That's all for me about this game, probably for a little bit. Or a while. I don't know. I'll decide that later. But, anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this was helpful in deciding if you want to get this game or not, or just learning something. Something to pass the time, listen to. But alright, I will see you guys later. Adios.